I think that what we're dealing with here, Scott, is a prioritization issue in Europe. And look, at the end of the day, who are you negotiating with? You're negotiating with Angela Merkel. She's just been to Washington. I don't think she was talking about Greece and Washington. She was talking about the Ukraine. So I think Greece's problem today is they can present whatever they want. They will get no deal in the next 24 hours because Angela Merkel, to me, is more focused on trying to get a resolution between Russia and the Ukraine. That, to me, is priority, which, from my perspective, means that Greece gets pushed out. I've always said that I felt that February was a case of two halves for Greece, and the first half was not going to be a good one. I think that we need to be prepared for disappointment with Greece in the next 2 to 3 days. And then subsequent to that, in the next week or two, I would see a real likelihood of an outcome, particularly as we approach that February 28 deadline.
And you're going to have a little more than last year, just pure out of necessity. A lot of the smaller companies having to go away, having to shore up their balance sheet. But then you're going to have, just out of the attraction, a lot of these large companies, I think, are going to be, if you will, preying on some of the smaller companies. Because right now, when you look at assets out there, it's cheaper to go buy some of these smaller companies than it is to go buy the assets themselves.
You know, they like the dollar and they don't like the euro. They see that net.
And I mean lean against the euro.
Lean against the euro and lean against the yen. The big money guys are into the dollar right now. They're expecting a slightly better level to sell the euro on the basis of maybe good news out of the Ukraine, maybe good news out of Greece, but they will sell the euro anywhere between 114 and 115 because the big money managers see one thing for the euro this year, Scott, and that is parity.